Okay, that was a very small break indeed, and now back to why am I dead? Because I am really close to figuring out this mystery, and I did not want to stop yet. I want to keep going. This game is really cool. It's not that easy for me, but right. We left off. I've got files. I know about files. But I don't want to tell anyone about it. Why the F not? Why don't you want to tell anyone about these files? You want to know about the files? I'm looking good. Can anyone else find the files, and can they do something about it? Like Ted. What if Ted finds the files? That'll give him a chance to do something evil. Let's give the murderer a chance to do something terrible. No. Can't even find them. Can't even investigate further to find it. Find the files. She investigates further, finds the files, and then chooses not to do anything about it. Oh no. Okay, no, the files have been found. So maybe now Cricket has the files. Is that it? No. Okay, so the files are no longer there. Cricket has them. Cricket doesn't want to tell anyone because he's a jerk! And what? Cricket is a jerk. Cricket is a jerk. Why don't you want to tell anyone? Tell the manager. Tell the manager. Confront him. He knows something. Because of the files. The files. Confront her with the files? You gotta talk to somebody about these files, man! Hey, Pooper! Hey, Pooper! You wanna know about some files? Files. 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 Files! I've got them! You don't even want to wipe with them? I don't know who to give the files to. This is hard. I am lost. Every time it's like, oh, I made some progress. Now I'm stuck again. Files. Cricket has files. Maybe I'm just being too stubborn with this whole Cricket has the files thing. I mean, really. Who needs to talk to who now that Cricket has the files? We found out that the owner got killed because of the black market. or not the black market, because of the dealings in this place. Tell her what you told Cricket. You've got no reason to tell her what you told Cricket. Interrogate Cricket. You like to snoop. How about you go and... It's locked though. Why don't you go to your room and flash Cricket the badge? Did you see that? Did you see it? Did you see it? He didn't see it. Orval, you care to help me out? You still haven't been any use yet in this adventure. I got nothing to say to you. How are things going? Utter contempt, utter contempt, utter contempt. Good thing he's not into necrophilia, we think. Ghosts can save the game. What? Right! He did say papers under his bed, I forgot. Investigate it. Envelope. Right. I forgot about that little detail. Alright, we're back on the track. He's got useless papers under his mattress. Either Cricket or the FBI, let's get both. But I really want her to find it more. I really want her to find it. It would just be too simple for the FBI to find it and just be on the case. Of course. It has to be Cricket, because Cricket will just complicate things, because he's just a nerf herder! Yo, nerf herder. Investigates. Dressed to the owner of the Citadel from Randy. Talk about different things, or is it two? Mention some kind of deal between the two. Several veiled threats aimed at Randy. What would Randy have to say about this, I wonder? Let's find out. It would have been more convenient if Randy was in his room, but I left him at the murder scene at the end of a spiral hallway, which might not be so convenient. So I found these letters in your room. How did you find these? The owner was blackmailing you, wasn't he? Guess I've got no point in lying since you've already seen it. Yeah, we had a screwed up an arrangement. I worked at the hotel and did errands for him, and it felt like being a house servant. In return, he promised I'd be able to see my daughter again. How would you be able to see your daughter? The owner was a mysterious man. He may be a rinky-dink this may be a rinky-dink motel he was in charge of, but I could tell. He had his fingers in a lot of pies. It's a weird image, just when you take it literally. With the right connections, and enough money, there's nothing you can't do in this world. Removing one man's criminal history would be simple. What kind of errands? Moving things around, transporting people, that kind of stuff. Nothing illegal. But it left me feeling uneasy. I never was told why I was doing these things. Like he was hiding stuff from me, but I never cared to figure out. Yeah, only 'cause you twisted it out of me. Look, kid, if you really are set uncovering things around here, you should talk to Morgan. She got real close to the owner, real close, if you know what I mean. She might know even more than I do. I think we already did that. Is there anything else I can try in this conversation? No. Okay then. Let's try that and... Randy says you were seeing each other. You yourself said that Randy knows about the owner. Well, he knew the owner was in a relationship with you. You have nerve calling me a liar. You're a green little boy. You couldn't even intimidate my daughter. Come back to me in 20 years when you've grown a backbone and we can talk. Well, then maybe Randy himself, who has aged 20 years, can confront you about that. He's got the backbone. Okay, so we figured out more stuff, and that's good. But now what? Well, Cricket has two things. I've got two things to tell you. There are 3 people in this hotel with solid alibis. You, Randy, and Morgan. Things are moving along now. I see. I'm sure you suspect me, but I didn't do it. Must have been someone else. No. Randy was being blackmailed by the owner. If he died, Randy wouldn't be able to get to his daughter, so he had no motive. And Morgan was in the middle of investigating the owner's finances. His death only disrupted her search, so she didn't have the motive either. So it has to be you, except for we know it's not the truth. So that only leaves one person as the killer, you, or Ted. We need to talk, in complete privacy. Meet me in the owner's room. The scene of the crime. That's not private at all! Didn't you notice that everyone, and I mean everyone, was... Well, let's go somewhere private. We're about to have a private conversation. Excuse me, I'm having a private conversation with the fuzz. Okay, now that we're alone, you're in luck. Tell me what you know about this hotel. I don't know, but it sounds like the owner may have been involved in something illegal. Morgan thought the hotel was a front. Wrong. The owner was a criminal, yes, but the hotel was not a front. The hotel was the stage of the crime. What do you mean? It suffices to say that the remote location of this hotel was by design and not by accident. That makes sense. Away from society. Away from the law. Make no mistake, this hotel deserves to be shut down and burned. And is that why you killed him? No, not exactly. Sadly, Morgan was not the only one whose investigation was ended prematurely. I had been careless, and he discovered me in my search for evidence against him. In that moment, it was me or him. I chose myself. She did kill him. You have a gun? And a badge? And a license to kill to go along with it. You're a cop? You were sent here to investigate the hotel? No, I came here on the trail of a known serial killer. One that I'm reasonably confident is in fact here. So she killed the boss, but she's not the murderer. She's the murderer of the boss, but that's fine, because there's another murderer who has just been murdering other people. Okay, then. Well, that is a twist. I didn't expect that. However, when I grew suspicious of the owner, I realized he was more deserving of my attention. Not sure how to react, as if nothing has changed. Excuse me. If my cover is blown, all my work can be reversed. I think it's too late for that. Wow! Cricket's the murderer. I thought it was Ted. Yes, you're probably right. It's too late to actually let you go. You knew that you and the owner were working together? Yeah. Thought it was suspicious that Ted, of all people, was giving you information. He may have been on to me, and I figured you'd be the best tool to get rid of me. Okay, so he's not the murderer. Ted's the murderer, and this guy's another murderer, hired by the murderer. What are you talking about? Once I realized that the owner had a business partner that was still kicking around the hotel, I knew I wasn't finished. That's right, because that makes him a criminal. Probably. But when I knew that Ted was probably working with him, I figured that it was only a matter of time until they made their move. All I had to do was be ready and wait. And I was right, because you delivered yourself right to me. It's a shame this blows my cover, so the serial killer will probably slip through my fingers this time, but arresting you will have to do. This doesn't change anything. I'm just a middleman. I have no idea what you have no idea what you've gotten yourself into, but if you let me go, I'll tell you everything I know. Well, you'll definitely tell me everything you know, but I'm still arresting you. You don't understand. They'll come after me. If you want the truth, this is your only chance to hear it. Put your hands behind your head, get on your knees and get to the ground. This is the end for you. The end! Okay, well, I was expecting a bit more, but is there multiple endings? Is that just one possible ending of the game, or is that it? Well, anyways, that was still really cool because it had a lot of twists that I didn't expect. So I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun being Ghost Detective. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Good night out there, ghost sleuths, all of you. Good night, murder mystery fans. And I hope to play more murder mysteries in the future, because I really like a good murder mystery, so that was entertaining. So anyways, yes, good night.